this. So in a previous video, someone was like, "Yo, what do you do for your hair?" It's not a lot, but I figured I'd walk you through it. So I usually have my hair up in a bun, either if I'm showering in the evening, the entire day, or if I'm showering in the morning, the entire day before. I didn't really do that today. I was only in for like half hour, but to compensate, I did a little workout. Yeah. Also, I should preface that none of this is like actual science. I just have bro scienced all of this. But I use the little scalp balancing shampoo. You can't read that, can you? No, you can't. But I dry shampoo. I've heard from friends that is better, so I do. So I use a little bit of that because I got a dry scalp. I can't help it. But yeah, don't really try too hard with that because I'm also borrowing it. But then most of the shampoo is this like curl quenching shampoo from Carol's daughter. Shout out Carol's daughter. She seems very lovely. The cap is super busted. You hate to see it. But yeah, I put quite a lot on there because I'm just trying to get my scalp, but it gets used up pretty fast. And then after I get done dry shampooing, I usually do all my other pre-shower stuff while I just let it sit for a little bit. No real reason I do this. I just figure it's probably better to do that. Again, I don't really know. I'm not an expert. So yeah, do that, and then I'm gonna go do everything else now. I do also usually brush my teeth during this time, because I figure even if I've already done it a couple times that day, what's a third time? What the harm is gonna be? Yikes! I could have worded that so much better. I also don't usually use the whole like not shampoo. What I do use shampoo. I don't usually use shaving cream. But I figured why not? But yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth now. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of it. And now it's shower time, and I'm gonna have to fight tooth and nail to find a way that you can see me in the shower where you're not seeing my whole body, because can't have that. But wish me luck. All right, I've settled on just like holding you because there's not really a spot that like doesn't look just fucking terrible. So yeah, typically I hit like my shaving stuff right away. You're gonna be up here now. No free dick pics. Yeah, usually I do the face first. I also usually have tunes on because like, where's the shower if you don't have music kind of thing. But I figured it'd just be easier not having to try to turn that shit on and off. But finally washing out the shampoo. I still try and keep my hair in its part just because it makes the after wash a lot easier. Yeah, I did not realize my hair's gotten that long. That's kind of crazy. The reason that it's like lopsided is at one point I got like this really crazy snarl on one side. I had to cut out a bunch of hair. It was tragic. But yeah, then there's conditions on. Also Carol's daughter. You still can't see it. But yeah, the fortifying conditioner just helps because my hair breaks easy. I've got like medium thickness, but it's super fine. So shit does not like this today. I could probably just like switch, like flip the camera, and then you could just see everything that I'm showing you guys. So that'd probably be a bit better. Yeah, then I just rub it into the scalp real good. I've got very dry scalp, as I've said. So anything I can do to like help alleviate some of that itchiness, I do. One thing that I found really helpful is if you massage your scalp nice and good in the shower. Again, this is all bro science, so if there are just like better things out there that I'm not doing, A, just let me know, and B, just viewer discretion is advised. But yeah, condition, I don't really keep it for super long, because honestly, usually it saves me a bit longer than that. I just am recording a video. Usually I'm tub something, just some tunes. But yeah, and then after I wash out the conditioner, or what, as soon as when it feels like I washed it out pretty good, then I just take a little wide tooth comb and pull it through kind of gently. Because I have little baby man nerves, so having my hair pulled actually hurts. But B, because once I get to like snarls like this, I'd rather just run through with my fingers. I find that I break a lot less hair when I do that. So yeah, nothing too crazy. You're just gonna see me comb my hair for a sec here. Ew, I can't even see it. Shit's so fine. I'm just doing one night. I want to say you're only mine. Wherever you go, wherever you find a way to do it again. Do it again. It's low-key kind of nice having something to look at so I can actually see what I'm doing with my hair. But alas, maybe I should get a shower mirror. That would probably not be a bad investment. Oh no. You hate to see it. Just the little snarls. Okay, big, not big, but above average size snarls. God damn, I'm shedding like crazy today, bro. Dude. Thank God for hair nets. Your brother would clog the drain by himself. Oh, I should also mention, I don't shower super hot. Like, occasionally, I will break that trend, but typically, I try and keep it like just warm enough where I'm like warm water. But if it's like hot, I do just try and turn it down, because even if you're not like touching your hair with that, at least for me, I found it still dries up my scalp and makes my hair dry, even if it's not getting hit by a lot of the water. Yeah, helps. Our shower does not. It has like 8 to 10 minutes of hot water tops. So I don't really have the luxury of just like drying the shit out of everything. But yeah, after I get done combing it, I usually pull out, because it gets like tucked behind my ears, so I try and like pull it back up to like a more normal spot on my head. Not necessary. Sometimes I forget. Just if I remember to, I do. Let's the other side, please. It doesn't want to. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of it. At least for the actual showering portion. Yeah, I'm a cut to when I'm out of the shower now. Alright, out of the shower, dried up a little bit. At least enough where I'm comfortable filming myself again. if I can get you to stay. I guess that's the shot you're getting. But yeah, I did it a little out of order. Usually, I dry myself and then do a couple of other things before I start putting clothes on. But for obvious reasons, I put the clothes on right away. Not once do I touch the towel to my hair. I do let it completely air dry. And I just like periodically dry myself off again because when you're air drying, of course, you're just gonna get wet again. But then I have a spray bottle just full of water, and as my hair is drying, I spray it on the top specifically, but kind of all around, just to keep it wet, keep those curls together. But then gotta do your aftershave. I got that real cheap shit, but it feels nice when it's on my face. So. Yeah, dude, already just wet again. But then gotta get. I can honestly just do that later. I'm bouncing back and forth between like when I put the lotion on my face, because like there's been times where I put it on right after I do my aftershave, and then there are times where I wait a little bit because when I put it on right after the aftershave, it gets like really really wet because my face is still so wet, and then it's just not as satisfying to put on. That's kind of the only thing that I don't like about it is it's just less satisfying. Where if I wait, it feels more satisfying because I can feel my dry skin getting moisturized. But yeah, hair still just drip drying. It's going to drip dry for a while. I am very, very patient with it. I used to just like lay on the end of my bed with my hair like hanging off, and I just lay like that for like an hour. I finally stopped doing that because it made my like morning routine way too long. But I bring most of my clothes in with me outside of like a top to the bathroom because I do live with roommates, and while I don't really particularly care about them seeing me in a towel, given that I'm gonna be posting a video of myself in underwear like soon, now by the time you guys see it, but it's much more of that I can drip dry in the bathroom, and I'm not just drip drying all over the house or on my carpet because that feels like a bad idea. Yeah, mold is bad. Don't. What a terrible message. What is this guy even saying? I mean, it is a great message. Mold is bad, just worded horribly. But yeah, that's kind of it for the bathroom routine. After I put my shirt on and put lotion on, I'm usually just go find like what actual top I'm gonna wear, and then wait for my shit to drip dry. So I'm gonna say goodbye now, but you will see me soon. By that I mean no. Yeah. So now that I'm actually in my room, typically I just comb this shit out of my hair some more. This is another wide tooth comb. It's supposed to like, I don't know why, but it's meant for like curls. I think it's because it's all like bended and shit. But the thing said it's for curls, and I have noticed a difference since I've used it. So it do just work. Yeah, just comb this out, trying to get any other like little knots or snarls that I can find. Usually by the time I'm at this stage, a lot of the really big stuff has been combed out already. But in this stage especially is when it's good for me to use my water bottle right now because I just started combing it. It's still all pretty wet and probably will remain that way for at least a little bit. But once I get to like put my shirt on, that kind of thing, or even just like give me like 10 minutes,
and she'll probably need some water. I usually, after I get done combing it, I spritz some water on it regardless, just because it's better safe than sorry. But yeah, then, one second, gotta clean off my brush. Medusa's gonna knock my phone over. She's like, you moved it to a new spot, but I can still see it. She saw me call her out though. She backed away. But yeah, I don't have a mirror in my room, so usually right now I'd be running out to like the living room because we have a mirror out there, and just so I can check how everything is looking, making sure the part is down the middle, which it is. Very cool. Um, yeah, as you can see, well, maybe you can't. I guess very little bit you can kind of see that I have a little bit of flaky hair. The dry scalp is unfortunate. I am trying to like workshop that. That's why I've been using like borrowing the scalp balance shampoo. But I'm gonna look more into that because I do just want it to be better. I'm benefited because I'm blonde, so by the time that dries, you can't really tell. And like honestly, now you can't really tell. But yeah, spritz it down. Not that it really needs it right now. She's all still pretty wet, but keep it that way. Um, then I kind of just do my typical like getting ready for the day things. So like right now, put some boots on. My cats they typically around this time want to play. So I entertain them for a bit while I'm still here because usually I'm doing this right before work. Um, I haven't worn these pants in so long. Like genuinely, it's probably been months. It's probably been months. Um, yeah, I mean they fit well. I got them because my previous lady friend, um, her ass was too fat, and they didn't fit her anymore. And luckily, well, maybe not luckily for me, but luckily for me in this circumstance, I don't have much of an ass at all, so they fit me just fine. But I didn't wear them because I was still woefully heartbroken, and then after I became not woefully heartbroken, I just didn't feel inspired to wear them. But going to a little performance of Guys and Dolls tonight, so I figured I should dress up a little bit, you know. Hence, this top. Very floral, very fun. The sleeves are kind of fucked because I gotta fix the sleeves. But he didn't unroll them before he washed them, so now they got all jumbled up. Some people's kids, I tell you. But no, I found this. Our university hosts this. It's called the Viennese Ball, and it's the biggest Viennese ball hosted outside of actual like Vienna, which is cool. Apparently, people fly in from Austria, which is also cool. Um, but it's basically just like if you could drink at prom, and there's just music everywhere. And so me and my homeboy, we were like, the fits we wore the first day were fire, but we can't just like wear them again. Heaven forbid. So made an emergency trip, got these. Luckily, they were on sale that day. What a blessing! What a blessing. Part of me kind of wants to wear it no undershirt, just like raw. I don't know. That might still happen. But we'll see how I feel about it. I think sleeves rolled up is just the play regardless. Thoughts? Yeah, yeah, I concur. All right. Yeah, I think that can be the play. Let me see the full can. You're kind of just doing a fit check with me right now. Unfortunately, I can't really back up any further. Let's see. Will this work? There we go. Yeah. This will be shown off. But then, yeah, my hair just still be drying by itself. Letting it do its thing. Occasionally, I'll spritz it down. Right now, it's still super wet, so it really need it. But yeah, that's kind of the main thing that I'd be doing. I think full unbuttoned is gonna be the play. I think, or I mean, no undershirt is gonna be the play. Um, bear with me. Hopefully the sleeves didn't get fucked up. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love to see it. This would be like the perfect if I had chest hair. I mean, it wouldn't fit me as a human. Like, I don't think that'd be just like the look for me. But with it having to be this unbuttoned for my jewelry, that would be like perfect for having chest hair. Kind of undecided about that bottom button, but alas, yeah, that's kind of it. Then I'd pick my jewelry. I guess I can do that real quick. Bro asked for a hair tutorial and was just getting a how I get ready for the day. Probably dragon ring. I do have pearls. Pearls could have been fire with this, but I think I'm gonna stay with what I have right now. Low key, for now I'm kind of fucking with the solo dragon ring. I do have a couple thumb rings that I could wear on this hand, but for now we'll just rock this. So completed vibe. That is it. There'll be one more little update once my hair is a little more dry, but yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, this is it. My hair. This is my hair after it's been about 20 minutes. I've been editing the other footage from earlier, so I've just been sitting with my hair kind of like this. I think that's just best for me because I like to have the hair forward, like lion's mane kind of look. Viewer discretion is advised, but from here on out, I just like spritz it with some water every now and again, just to keep it a little wet, and then finger comb. I kind of finger comb throughout most of the day just to help keep it from getting all tangled up and gross. But that's kind of it. That's kind of the process. This is pretty much the finished product. Some days it looks a lot more voluptuous than others. If I were to like go back at it now with this, like here, I can just example. It's really easy because the hair's still kind of wet, and I did all of the hard work before. But this is help. This is gonna get some of those curls that curled together to go back apart, do their own thing, which will in turn show off the volume a bit better. Yeah, if you do a good enough job while the hair is all wet, doing it while it's dry is not very hard, especially if you're finger combing throughout the day. But I would not recommend dry combing by and large. I think it's just bad practice, and you break a lot of hair like that. But yeah, now it went from just like all together in little curls to it's got a lot more volume. Yeah, you do trade off because with all the volume it's cool, but then like the curls are so less uniform, so it kind of just what the vibe is for that day. But that's kind of it. I also I can tell I have not like done a speech slash like performance in a longer like duration in a while because the I'm realizing are some fierce. The are some fierce, so I'll have to get that under wraps for next time. But that's kind of it for my thing for today. Before I go, would you guys like to see the cats? You don't get a choice. Calypso. Oh, big flop. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, and a little lick. That's so kind. Medusa. She was sleeping. She heard me petting Medusa. She heard me petting Calypso and got jealous. Yes. Yes. Oh, so baby. Oh, so baby. But yeah, that's kind of it for me. at some point, maybe I'll redo this if my routine changes significantly, or if I just get that dramatically better at video editing. But you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed.